Okay, this is going to be a fairly quick, low quality video today, I'm afraid. It's been a few days before I've really done anything major because I've been testing out things like improved coolers for my computer. Ended up blowing up my motherboard in the process by pressing too hard and accidentally stabbing it with a great big screwdriver. That doesn't help improve the reliability, obviously. And a few other things. So I've not really done much business wise apart from watching some more videos and trying to decide on the products that are going to form the basis of my business architecture. But today I've made some progress, and I was looking at mail systems in particular because that's quite critical for any kind of online business, and being able to have things like serial autoresponders and stuff. If you want say to get a lead from someone and you want to, as a result of getting their lead, you want to send them, say, a series of emails with some information like a free course or something like that, which will then give them confidence in over a period of time. It will help build their confidence in perhaps subsequently buying something from you. Then what you need is a system that can create automated, or you can set up a series of automated emails such that when a form on a web page takes their email address and name, it will then send out one at a time this series of emails at the specified intervals. Okay, that's a pretty basic requirement for an email system for an online business, really, because you can have a whole series of emails that stretch out for a year or so, even, that have got different things, hints or tips or did you know. You can set all this up so that it all happens automatically. So having serial autoresponders is really critical. And also being able to, if you're doing, say, some different product lines, being able to differentiate where they've come from as well. Segmentation, that's called. So I was looking at, I ended up working my way towards CRM systems. That's customer resource management systems. I'm having to transfer the phone from one hand to the other here because it kind of gets heavy after a while. Or my arm does anyway. And I looked at HubSpot because that was one that was listed. That ended up being quite expensive, but it looks so. I found my way to one called engagebay, and that looked much cheaper. It looked quite good, in fact. Had lots of features, including segmentation and things like automation and stuff like that. However, I decided I was going for not the free one, but what's called basic, which was about $12 a month. So just about under a tenner a month, which is actually not that bad if it's got all your email system in it, and you're sending perhaps a limited number of emails because there was a lower limit for the lower price system, and you have everything segmented and so on like this, and they also had landing page generators and so on like this, so you could build web pages which you could then import into WordPress. So that was, plus email templates, that was all looking quite good. Only that once I'd actually paid my initial 10-month non-free membership, I then discovered, or then hadn't, because I'd actually asked about automation. He said, oh well, if someone clicks on this, or then you can do rules depending on what they've done and blah blah blah. So I thought, well, that could be really handy, the automation thing. What I hadn't realized is that you couldn't even do an automated serial autoresponder with this basic system, and that is a really basic function, really, of any mail system, that you at least have automated serial autoresponders, so that when you get a new lead, it automatically then sends out this sequence of emails you set up. but their $12 a month plan with the discount I got didn't even do that. So that was really disappointing, and basically it renders it useless. I think the cheapest one would have worked out about $24.99 or something like that. And I thought, well, I don't want to spend that much at the moment because I'm starting out, and initially it's going to be offering maybe relatively low price items and stuff. So basically, in about 15 minutes of paying my initial subscription, I've asked for to cancel it. So I'm waiting to hear back from them at the moment. So I'm looking at a separate mail thing to integrate. I'm currently looking at Mailster, which is a one-off price plugin. And see, that's the thing. If it's a one-off price, then, and it's not an unreasonable price, then you don't have to pay. Then, you know, once you paid for it, that's it, basically. And so, you know, you carry on using it. So that's what I'm looking at, and we'll see what happens. But basically, I'm now getting ready to actually set up the website with WordPress and start putting bits together. So that's enough for today before the battery goes, because I forgot to charge it last night, and it's actually doing quite well. So I'll update you some more in a day or two.